Welcome to the Square Room. My name is Jonel, and my co-host is a hypocrite.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't. What am I? Why? Why?
Everyone who's listening, a few episodes ago, my co-host got very upset with me because I was downtown Toronto. We're from Toronto, and I was in the vicinity of a Krispy Kreme location. It was a few blocks away. I was conducting my business. It was the middle of the day. I was doing my thing. He heard the location I was in and was very upset with me that I did not stop and get him Krispy Kreme donuts. Excuse me, sir. I'm talking. Thank you. Thank you. I'm talking. Yes, I'm pissed. Okay.
You're smiling.
Oh, not. Listen, every woman listening knows that just because you're smiling does not mean that it's a good thing.
Then you're just a psycho.
A little bit. So he got upset with me because I didn't get him Krispy Kreme donuts. And if you know the history, you know that he did a Spartan race. He wanted to get Krispy Kreme for himself. He ended up not being in the area because we don't have too many locations in Toronto. So he ended up not being in the area. So he didn't get them, which is why he was so upset that I didn't get them when I was in the area. Long story short, last weekend, we took a little road trip. So I decided to go out of my way to get him not 1 dozen, but 2 dozen, 24 Krispy Kreme donuts. I drove 45 minutes to the nearest location to me, not close. I mean, there was traffic, so that's why it was that long, but I drove for 45 minutes, got the donuts. Actually, coming out of the store, it rained on me a little bit. Okay?
That's not my fault.
And then I had to drive to you, which was about another hour from the Krispy Kreme location.
Thanks, buddy.
And I brought them to you, and I surprised you with them. And what did you say? You looked at it and you're like, oh, cool, thanks. I was pissed. I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah, thanks, man.
All of that. I drove almost 2 hours just for the donuts.
Thank you.
Before another 2.5 hour road trip that we were taking.
Well, I was driving.
So?
You just slept.
No, I only slept the last part.
Oh.
I slept out. Remember after we stopped for food and stuff like that?
Yeah,
but
man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, I understand that not everybody, when you give something to someone and you're so excited to, you just want the reaction. I don't need anything in return. I just need a little bit of gratitude.
But don't you want me to be genuine?
No, I want you to play it up. I want you to be like, oh my God, Krispy Kreme, I've wanted this for the last fucking month and a half. You badgered me for 6 fucking weeks straight about Krispy Kreme donuts.
I don't think about that. I don't think so.
Your Spartan race was on June 8th.
But I didn't do it for 6
we
weeks
went
straight.
to this.
I did maybe for 2.
No, you didn't. Anytime it came
3
up.
at most.
Hugh-Gene.
It wasn't 6 weeks straight, Joe. Come on.
You badgered me.
I didn't badger you.
You berated me.
I didn't berate you.
About not getting you these donuts. You made me feel like a bad person because I was working and I didn't go blocks out of my way to get you a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. So I got you 2 dozen.
Gave a box to my mom.
Yes, and that was very nice. But the point is, I got you the 2 dozen donuts.
Thank you.
I hate you.
I thank you.
I hate you. Men ain't shit, y'all.
Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't say that since most of our listeners are men.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm so upset. I was like, this definitely is being talked about on the podcast. I'm never getting you Krispy Kreme again. You are ungrateful.
Thanks though.
Thanks though. What have you ever gone out of your way to get me anything? Be truthful. Out of your way.
I got you, my love.
Bitch, please. I don't even have that. Let's not kid ourselves. Exactly.
I feel attacked.
You should feel attacked. So ungrateful. Millennials these days, I swear, guys.
You're a fucking millennial. I know you're old, but you're not that old.
I'm not old. So you make people think I'm 40? Old. No, I think.
The way you speak, you're like, we're millennials, even though you're a millennial.
No, obviously, it was a joke. Jesus.
Yeah, Gen X. Is that Gen Y? What's the generation between baby boomers and us?
Is
that Y?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the generation no one gives a fuck about?
Yeah, that's the unknown. That's why they call it why. Like, why bother?
It's true. Why bother with them? They don't do shit.
Okay, so I have a hypothetical for you.
Oh, I love those.
You are out in the wild. Ooh. And you have no weapons.
Well, there's always a weapon. A stick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have no, like, man-made weapons on you.
Oh, okay.
What would you rather fight and why? A lion, a bear, or a gorilla?
Why is there a gorilla?
Gorillas are in the fucking wild, bro.
Where are we in fucking Africa? Like a silverback gorilla? You know how rare those things are? So the chances of me walking into one, and what kind of lion?
It's a hypothetical.
Like an African lion or a mountain lion? And what kind of bear? Grizzly bear, black bear, brown bear, polar bear?
Let's say what was the Planet of the Apes? They were silverbacks?
No, they're chimpanzees.
No, they were not. Caesar is a gorilla.
Caesar's a chimpanzee. He had gorillas on his side, but he was a chimpanzee.
You know what? You might be right.
I am right.
Okay, whatever he was. Would you rather fight Caesar? Would you rather fight a grizzly bear? Or would you rather fight like Simba?
None.
No, but if you had to, it's a hypothetical, you stupid.
Me. A chimpanzee, yeah, they're not that big, but they have like the strength of a...
rip your face off.
They'll rip my dick off, and they've done that to a person. A grizzly bear will just kill me. I just have to curl up in a ball and then hope it doesn't kill me. Then a lion, same thing. Lion just like sneaks up on my ass and swipes me. So no matter what, I lose.
No, but what would you rather fight? It's not about who do you think you can win against, but what do you feel like you have the best chance against and why? Like, don't they say bears you can just like run downhill and they trip over their legs?
Bears run like 20K.
No. I always heard that if a bear is chasing you, first of all, you should make yourself big. It might scare them off.
It depends on the bear.
Yeah, but I heard that if
it's a polar bear, you're fucked.
If you're running... Well, you know what? This actual question did have polar bear. I just changed it to regular bear.
Nah, polar bear, you're dead.
Why are polar bears more vicious?
Polar bears are the fucking most violent ones. They're the biggest ones and they're the most violent ones. It's
funny because it was a thing I saw on Instagram. It's like, what would you rather? So I was like, ooh. And it actually did say polar bear. But I was like, where would you see a polar bear in the same place as a gorilla? So that's why I changed it.
A bear... And I have no weapons. Can I grab a stick?
Yeah. But you have you don't have a knife. You don't have a gun. You don't have a net to catch anything or anything like that. Or like any traps. No bear traps.
That's hard. I think I'd rather do that. If it was a chimpanzee, yeah. If it was a gorilla, no.
No, gorilla is the question.
Oh, fuck. Because a gorilla could just like fucking swat that shit out of my hand.
And they have hands too, because they could beat you like
They have Popeye forearms.
No, but it's just like the way that they're so close to man, like you're gonna get like a man beating with like an animal strength. You know what I mean?
And fucking, what was that movie with all the gorillas? Tarzan. Maybe they'd be nice.
Yeah, but they were nice.
Fuck. I think I'd go for the lion.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like the lion out of the three probably has the strongest jaw. Cause
they all have strong fucking jaws.
I know they do, but the strongest. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I feel like with like weight wise, like because a gorilla, it's pretty much like fighting a dude, but like a big ass really big dude, like a 200-pound dude. A bear, I feel like no matter where I get the bear, I'm kind of screwed, because the bear just has to move its body, and then lion, I feel like is closest to our weight, so I feel like I'd have the most chance with a lion. The best chance. The only downside with lions is their speed, but like I'm not really into the wood. Like you're into all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. So like you know better than me, which is why I asked you the question. But like based off of my knowledge, I would say a bear. I wouldn't go for a bear. Bear, you can crawl up into a ball. You can climb a tree. I mean, no, you can't. Have you ever seen a video of a bear climbing a tree? It's fucking terrifying. Bears do climb, but like they climb fast. It's like you running. They climb fast. They go. Like search up a video of a bear climbing up a tree in your free time, and whoever's listening, and you'd be like, I didn't think that. I thought they just climbed like that, but they actually like run. It's like them running on the ground. It was a black bear. If maybe it was a brown tree bear, and I was like, "Whoo!" Like I'm safe, fucked. And I saw that. Yeah, it'd just be like boop 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 boop. But I know lions also can climb a little bit, and like tigers, like you know what I mean. They can climb. So I get, and gorillas definitely can climb. A gorilla can just punch the tree. Just grab it, and be like, ah! Just like get out. What about in like water? Water? Like the water, the gorilla, you're fine because like gorillas don't swim. Gorillas are like black people. We don't. I shouldn't have said that. Oh my god! Here we go. We both can't swim. How many minutes in are we? We're not even 10 minutes in, and you've already. I didn't mean it in that way. I just meant because
triggered. We're triggered. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, lions can swim. Bears can lions can swim. But they don't like water.
But they're in the cat
swim.
Family, so
that doesn't mean shit.
Cats don't like water.
No, stupid cats, domestic cats don't like water. Tigers don't give a fuck. Leopards don't give a fuck. Pumas don't give a fuck. Well, that's all in the fucking lion family anyway.
Do bears swim?
Yeah, grizzly bears hunt in the fucking.
True. In the yeah. But that's not swimming.
No, they swim.
Because what you're talking about hunting and grabbing the fish, they're standing in water that they can
swim.
Oh fuck!
They break the ice. Go
yeah.
No.
Totally
You know what scares me? I was talking about this with Alex yesterday. You remember I told you we're in the golden age of global warming?
I believe you mentioned that in the last podcast.
Did I?
Yeah, we were talking about just is it too late to?
Well, no, we're fucked.
Reverse.
No, like I said, last time we're fucked. But I really do think we should call this the golden age of global warming because it kind of technically is. Because stuff's not bad right now.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's getting hot, yes, but it's not bad. We're not fucked yet. And things we're in Canada. You know, Canada, the countries that actually somewhat benefit from global warming is us, the Norwegian countries, and Russia.
How do we benefit?
Because we're
you mean warmer weather?
Yeah.
Listen, we've always
longer summers.
We've already had pretty hot summers, pretty decent summers.
But the summers will be a lot longer. The warm weather will last a lot longer.
Yeah, but then I find that the last few winters have been bitter cold.
This one wasn't cold. This one was a lot of snow. But this one wasn't that bad.
This one wasn't that much snow.
There was a lot of snow. You know how many times I couldn't work because of the amount of snow? The amount of storms we had? But it wasn't that bad.
Maybe I was just in a coma. I want to be like a bear and just hibernate for the winter because I hate winter so much.
Because of the fucking snow.
There's a lot of times I couldn't work just because I don't like the cold. So I just didn't want to work.
Okay. But no, the thing I was talking about with Alex yesterday is just since it's getting warmer and warmer, the polar bears are going to come more down south. Mm-hmm. And then I was thinking about that.
So maybe this hypothetical might be a real situation.
No, it's actually going to be a real situation because they are going to come more down south. And that's bad because polar bears will kill you. They will attack people. Polar
bears, they won't attack people unless they feel threatened. But if they're in a new environment,
they'll attack people.
Can you imagine we're just living in Toronto having to worry about polar bears?
Yes, there's a story about I think it was a oil tanker or whatever. I don't know. Those guys pretty much got stranded. Their boat crashed or some shit. And pretty much they made it to a little ice island. And they saw a polar bear in the distance, and the polar bear looked at them, and they looked at the polar bear, and they're just fucking freaked because they have nowhere to go, and they're pretty much just fuck, we're screwed, and we're just praying that the polar bear doesn't come. Then the polar bear starts heading towards them, and then gets into the water, starts going, and then goes into another island that's closer to them, still looking at them, goes into the water, and pretty much goes to the island that they're on, grabs one of their buddies, pulls them in, and then that's it. Polar bears, if they see you, they'll kill you.
Well, it says that polar bears rarely attack humans unless severely provoked. However,
hungry.
Due to their lack of prior human interaction, hungry polar bears are extremely unpredictable, fearless towards people, and are known to kill and sometimes eat.
Yep, and guess what? They're all fucking hungry. Because they can't find seals.
Yeah.
So the thing is that because you know bears are cannibals, right? They eat each other. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
People like to think that bears are all nice and cuddly. Bears are fucking walking monsters. There's videos of bears will eat cubs. A male bear will eat a female bear's cubs. There's a video on it's probably on. It was on Facebook. There's a grizzly bear attacking. Well, it wasn't even really attacking the female. The female bear was attacking the male bear. Because the grizzly bear was trying to get to the cubs to eat the cubs. And it got to the cubs because the female bear can't do shit to a male grizzly bear. It was swatting at its face and it didn't do shit. And the reason why that worries me is because if the polar bears start coming more down south, the polar bears are bigger than all those guys. So the polar bears will start fucking probably attacking the grizzly bears and the black bears. And that's going to fuck with the population. But then it's good for people that want to hunt because then they'll probably open a card for us to let us hunt polar bears. That's generally what they do. They control the population.
Yeah.
But bears are cannibals.
I'm reading right now and it's saying that the polar bears specifically are intense predators that rarely fear humans, which is what makes them so dangerous because they're not whereas some other bears see humans and be afraid. They'll fuck us up. Yeah.
The reason why other bears will be scared is because they've seen humans kill other bears. So then when they see a human, they know, they're gonna shoot me. Or they hear that sound of a gun, they know. But polar bears, no one hunts polar bears. We can't hunt polar bears.
Yeah.
So polar bears don't have that fear of humans.
A fully grown male polar bear can weigh 1,000 pounds.
Yes, if polar bears come more down south, they'll pretty much fuck up the forests because they'll kill all the dares.
1,000.
They'll take all the food from the regular black bears and grizzly bears. They'll just destroy the ecosystem.
Yeah, well, that's because
they'll
they're
be an
out
invasive
of their
species,
habitat. Yeah.
essentially.
So we're fucked.
We're not fucked. Eventually, they'll figure out a way, or they'll probably just
build a wall.
Yeah,
keep them out.
Leave those whites up north.
Make the Arctic great again.
Make it cold. No, they'll probably just let people hunt polar bears. That's generally what they do to control population. So that's why you're allowed to hunt at certain seasons. It helps control the population.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time when a population goes to shit, a lot of people don't know this, but hunters are the ones that actually protect animals. Because they're the ones that are probably
for the most part. Because sometimes hunters can go a little overboard.
Yeah, that's what trophy hunters though.
Yeah.
Not regular like city hunters. No, not city hunter, like country. But yeah, but even like trophy hunters, a lot of people don't know. A lot of those reservations in Africa and shit, you know that the money comes from, right? Trophy hunting. Because you have to pay like $50,000 to kill a lion.
I just don't get it. Like, how rich do you have to be?
Oh, you have to be rich as fuck. But you have to also be a psychopath.
And like, there's nothing else that you would rather do with your time.
I think trophy hunters are fucked. I think they're psychopaths.
Yeah, like.
I think you have to be. But I'd rather you go and kill a lion than kill people. You know.
I mean, yeah.
It's fucked, but the sad part is that lion that gets killed, because people in Africa, like let's say like Zimbabwe, right? They don't like lions. They fucking hate lions because they probably have family members that have been killed by lions, so they could give two fucks.
Yeah.
All right. And the thing is that $50,000 goes to the conservation center for those lions, so it helps provide more food and blah blah blah. And it helps take care of the lions, but it's also good because that money also goes to the villages, and it's also that meat goes to the villages too, so everyone benefits from it. Well, a lot of people don't want to know that. That's the sad reality of it. But a lot of people don't want to accept that because we're a bunch of dumb pussies over here. And our fucking rules end up fucking... Because the whole, like, who's that lion that got killed? That dentist killed? Caesar? Like, whatever the fucking name.
I don't remember the name, but I am familiar with what you're talking about.
All the fucking backlash from that pretty much fucked that conservation area over. And they pretty much had an overpopulation of lions, and they just had to kill them.
Wow.
But instead, what could if they didn't let fall from pressure, or we were just more informed, that instead of those lions they just had to kill could have been that hundreds of thousands of dollars right there. And that could have been that could have been years more that sanctuary could be kept up, and that also could have been tons of food for the people in the villages. But we're just stupid here and we don't pay attention.
I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, I guess.
Yeah, of course, but we don't want to look at the dark reality. People are
just like, you're just killing these animals.
Once again, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of like a rebuilding of like populations of animals and a lot of that shit, it's done by hunters. It's not done by the fucking vegans and PETAs and shit. They don't do shit.
Well, you're a little biased because are interested in hunting.
But it's just the truth.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, you've studied this point of view because it's something that interests you.
But it's this thing is that the reason why I find people like that annoying is this: they don't know anything. Because I remember I was talking to a vegan. I talked to a guy about this, like, when I was still working downtown. I was telling him about, we're just like talking back and forth, and he was like a more vegan, I don't know, rice guy. And I told him, like, yeah, I want to hunt in the future. And it was like, I wish people were more like this. We had like a dialogue about it. And I was explaining to him why I want to do it. Because I was telling him, like, I don't support factory farming. It's fucked up. That's why I try to buy grass-fed stuff and all that crap, right? Because grass-fed and all that stuff is better for the environment than factory farming. Because grass-fed is literally just a big old field. And they just eat the grass. And then a lot of times you can find pictures of it too, that they'll show a before and after of a field. So a guy will buy like a piece of land that's like dead and shit. Then he'll bring his cows out there, and he pretty much rebuilds the field and makes it all green because of all the shit and manure and crap. But what was I getting at? Well, yeah, I was pretty much telling the guy like why I want to hunt and stuff in the future, and I was like, because like I know what I'm eating. I don't support factory farming, and just like I kill one deer, that's a year's worth of meat. That's like 6 months to a year.
I don't know about all that.
It's 6 months to a year.
For one person.
For one person. So for me, for now, but if it's a family, once again, that's still going to be about...
No, it's a good amount of meat. I'm just saying, like, if you're eating every day, if you're eating the meat every day, then
that's a deer. What if an elk, that's a year. With a family, that's about 6 months. Because elks are like double the size of a deer. And that's what I was telling him, that I was like, for that reason. So I was like, for me, I'm actually better for the environment than the person that goes to the grocery store every day. Because I'm just killed one deer. No, not to buy any meat anymore. Because I have a year's supply of meat now.
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I was just telling that guy that, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't think about it in that way." And then we were talking about I was telling him about like a lot of conservation is all blah blah blah, all that stuff is paid by hunters. He's like, "I did not know that." And we're just going back and forth, and he was listening, and I was like shocked. And he's like, "Oh wow," I was like, "Wow, good. Oh, I learned something." And then he was telling me his stuff, and I was like, "Oh wow, good."
So you pick lion?
What?
You pick lion?
Yeah, I'd fight the lion. I don't know. Yeah.
That's cool. No, something else that I actually heard. I mean, it's unrelated, but my mind went to it because of the oh, sorry.
Don't touch the mic.
I didn't touch the mic. My hand hit the mic.
The fucking mic.
You fiddle with the mic and drop it on your own lap. Like what?
It wasn't my lap. It was the floor. Get it right, buddy.
Fun fact.
I like fun. I don't like facts.
Every C in the word Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently.
What?
Every
you wrote it down and underlined the C's?
Yeah, for you, because
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think you...
You know I'm a little...
Exactly.
You
couldn't picture that in your head. Pacific Ocean.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't know.
English language is a weird language.
That's what I was going to say.
It's not as shitty as French, but
when they talk about, like, learning languages, I feel like English is pretty hard to learn because it's just, like, you know how, like, they say, like, sound it out. Like, the C sounds like... And you're like, but wait.
K.
But there's, like, so many... No, but that's a K sound.
Oh, that is a K sound.
Right? Like, what? Like, I just feel like...
C.
Like, S. Yeah.
S.
I feel like the first C in Pacific... Okay. All right. Sia?
Who's Sia? Who's this host Sia you seen?
Like the singer.
Sia? Who's that?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the
1,
fucking
2,
black
3,
hair, white
3.
hair chick? That
1, 2, 3.
no one, okay,
1, 2,
I get it.
3.
We already enough singing in the last podcast. All right, we don't need more.
I know, we're a complete mess.
I don't know about we.
Oh, did you not hear what you... I don't even want to bring it up.
It's in your lopsided headphones.
Are they still lopsided?
No.
So, what was the need to call that out just now? Nobody can see me. Nobody cares if, like, one side of my headphone thing is a little bit longer than the other.
Wait until we start recording video.
So, who cares?
I care.
Shut up. I'm going to show you a video.
I like videos.
But I'm not going to turn the sound on because I don't want it to be, like, annoying for everybody listening. But I want you to... I'll describe what's going on. And I want to know your thoughts.
Have you already seen this video?
I have already seen this video. How would I just be able to show you a random video if I've never seen it before?
I don't know.
This guy in public
I saw that.
proposed to his girlfriend, I guess, and she legit turned him down and walks away.
It was so sad.
I was like,
oh no.
And it's funny because a few days ago we had this conversation where I said, whoever proposes to me, like, I always knew, like, I'm gonna say yes. And then, like, behind closed doors, then you say, you know what, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean?
Just
like,
don't propose in public.
But I know...
That's what I've learned from these things.
No, but, like, here's the thing, right? That's for you. But, like, the proposal is really and truly, it's for the woman. It's not for the man.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it in public.
In a heterosexual relationship. No, but that's the thing. A lot of people want their close friends there, want their families there, like, their close family members. That's something that I've always wanted. I always said that, like, I want... do that.
Because I don't want to put unnecessary pressure on the person.
But I mean, typically,
I feel like it does.
I feel like 99.9% of people who get engaged, they already have had the conversation, right? Like nobody, like people, like that's when this happens, when you don't have a conversation with someone. If you're talking to your significant other and you're like, oh, like, what do you think about marriage, or like, when do you want to get married? And they're just like, you know, I'm not really feeling it right now.
I don't actually want to marry you.
And then you consider, and then you continue to propose, then like that's on you, right?
You don't want to marry me.
Or if you don't have the conversation at all, then how do you know you guys are on the same page? But most couples, even if they don't know when, they have like some sort of like idea and they know what direction they want to go in. So it's not, yes, it's still nerve-wracking, but like it's not a surprise.
Nah, I'm gonna do it in person. I would do I already know how I would do it, just in private. I'm not gonna do it with a bunch of people around.
Yeah, but it's not. I feel
it's about us.
No, it's not. The proposal is not about.
Yes, it is.
The person who's proposing.
Why?
because you are surprising. You're getting the ring for the person. You are surprising this person. You're asking them a question. The wedding, I think, should be about both. But the proposal, absolutely not.
Yes, it's both.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why is it only about one person? How is it not about both people? I'm asking you to marry me.
It's like, right, but it's like me on your birthday giving you a surprise. It's just because I'm giving it to you.
It's not your day.
Some people propose on the birthday. Some people do Christmas,
stupid.
Valentine's Day. What? It's a gift that you're giving to the person, but are you going to get a ring that you like or a ring that the person likes?
Come on, put your goddamn finger down, lady. No, it's both people. Because I want to answer, and it's for me, and the answer that you give me will make me happy. It's for both of us.
Oh my God, but that's like getting a gift and then like...
But it's not getting a gift. This is not a gift.
That's like me getting you Krispy Kreme and all I wanted was a little bit of recognition, but I still did the gesture for you. It's not my fault you're an ingrate.
This is not a gift. This is a proposal.
The ring is the gift. Hello.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
is. It's to seal the deal, buddy.
No, the wedding is to seal the deal. No,
it's the ring. It's a sealing jutsu.
The ring is a promise of marriage, but the marriage is when you seal the deal, you dummy. No. So yes, it is about about the proposee.
No, it's about both of us.
No, it's not.
It is about me.
No, it's not. If I say I want to bungee jump and jump down into a field of flowers that spell out "Will you marry me?" That's what I want. Because the proposal is about me.
That's stupid.
Why is that stupid? That's amazing.
Before you bungee jump, you see it.
No, you don't.
So that defeats the purpose of bungee jumping.
No, you don't. They tell you actually when you come out of the plane to put your head up. You dummy.
Yeah, but when you're flying the plane, once you look down,
most people don't look down because
they're bungee jumping or is this skydiving? That's skydiving. You said bungee jumping, you dumb.
Okay, but you continued. I said bungee jumping, and you continued to describe skydiving.
No,
so
I didn't.
Who's the real idiot?
How did I describe?
Because you're talking about being in the plane, and you're going to see it. Because you mentioned the plane. Oh my God! But I'm just saying. I was talking about seeing it by bungee jumping. Listen, men are so annoying. Ugh,
are you sure?
You're so frustrating.
This is what happens when we give you guys rights.
I'm so funny. I'm just gonna jump to the first sexist joke I can think of because I know I'm wrong. Yeah, okay.
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
Am I?
Yes, I misspoke. I said bungee jumping instead of skydiving, but you, in your example, trying to prove me wrong, continued to explain it in a way that you were explaining skydiving. No, I
wasn't. I said you could see it before you would see it. I said, what's the point of doing skydiving?
Hugh-Gene, you knew you were talking about
no, I didn't.
Skydiving. I wasn't. Why are you smiling?
Why can I smile?
Okay, but when I'm upset and I'm smiling, it's a problem?
Yes.
The hypocrisy is real. The hypocrisy is real. Are we arguing on this podcast right now?
No.
Good, because you know I'd win.
No. No.
Listen, my point is that you should always communicate with your partner before any big decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, just do it. Yeah, I guess.
Not everybody wants a private proposal.
I want a private proposal.
No, like
don't ever propose to me too. I will say no.
Oh, like when the woman proposes to the man?
No. I'll slap that shit out your hand.
What if I propose to you like live on like the podcast?
I will slap that shit out your hand and won't edit it out. Keep it in there.
Why? Is it like an ego thing?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. So get over yourself. Fuck no. If a woman loves you enough to get on her knee, I'll be like, well, you. No. That's extremely selfish. Used to being on her knee. I'm sorry. Are you? No. Well, that's nothing new. Like, how small-minded do you have to be like, I'm the man, I need to do the proposing? I don't know. I'm just old school. Love is love. I know, but I'm just old school. I mean, with that being said, I would never propose to men either. Yeah. But that's not because I'm a woman. That's because I just want to be on the receiving end. Why? It's a tradition. I think tradition instilled it in me, but now that I'm a little more open-minded to the idea, I definitely... No, you're not. Of course I am. No. I think if a woman wanted to propose... You will never propose to me. You will never do that. I would never propose to you because your ass is so ungrateful. If you won't even accept a donut nicely, how the hell are you... I accepted their donut. I was like, thank you. And I ate it. You didn't even say thank you. You're like, cool, thanks. I said thanks. Whatever. My point is that whatever men can do, women can do better. And to be quite honest, the proposal would probably be a lot better if a woman planned it. Let's be honest. You sure? Let's be honest. I want to see it. So, like, prove it. What do you mean? I want to see a female proposal.
I've seen. I could pull a bunch up right now.
That's not.
No, I'm not going to. What I'm saying, like you. First of all, if I'm pulling it up, how are you complaining that it's?
Because I have to look at it.
Lazy AF, Jesus.
It says.
Yeah, but I'm PG-13. Yeah, I'm like listener friendly. You know.
Are you?
More than you.
Yeah, I know that.
But like everybody's more listener friendly than you, so that doesn't really say much. It says a lot. Did you hear about like Future's bodyguard? Did you see that?
What happened to Future's bodyguard?
Oh my god. No, damn. If I knew you didn't see it, I would have like saved the video for
Did they just have Rocky out of jail yet?
I don't know. I know that Donald Trump made a statement.
I'm gonna try to get your ass out.
No, like it was like a statement to the Swedish government or whatever.
What did he say?
I don't know. Just like
free my nigga ASAP.
Yeah, like basically vouching for him.
What's the point? The ASAP broke the law.
I don't know, but that's not what I was talking about. Okay, Future was where was he? I think he was somewhere in London or something like that. Okay. I don't know. He was overseas.
Manchester.
And he
Buckingham Palace.
Shut up, please.
Oh, okay.
A group you're so annoying. A group of like 10 guys came up and they were asking for pictures and he said no. And then like there's a video like he's like away, like, you know, I guess he's like trying to, I don't know if it was like an airport, but he was trying to get into some building. He was on the outside though, and his bodyguard was like trying to get the guys away, like, you know what I mean, like he said no, like back up. His bodyguard turns to walk back to where Future was, and like they sucker punch him with like I don't know if it was like a brick or something cold. He just like went down onto the ground, from the back, and he like passed out, and you can see like the video dead? He has like no he came to after a few minutes, and like you can see like blood and shit like oozing out, but it's just like,
yo bro, rappers don't go to Europe. You European fans are ungrateful as fuck then.
But it's just like, why?
This makes me that if I was a rapper, I wouldn't go to Europe.
Future said no. Like, not his bodyguard's just doing his job, and then they're like, oh, we just got Future's bodyguard, oh, ha, ha, ha. And they're like laughing, and like the man is laying on the ground.
Yeah, you could have killed the guy. You're hitting him if you're donkey punching him with a fucking rock or whatever, you're hitting him in the C-spine, you could sever that part, and then plus him.
It looked like he kind of reached around and hit him on like.
No matter what, once you hit someone in the face, you're playing 50-50.
Like he just went down like immediately.
It was. He has a glass chin then.
It wasn't his chin.
Well, he's like, he just has.
Because the guy was tall. Like like I said, the video, like you see the back of the bodyguard and like you see the guy run up from behind. So it looks like he was hit somewhere in like the ear, face, temple type of area. Yeah. Yeah, but like the way he went down, like he looks like he was hit with something in his head. Like nothing big, but like I don't know if it was like a rock or a brick.
Face, it was like 50-50.
But the point is that it's a sucker punch. His back was turned.
Yeah. So it was a sucker punch.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna celebrate. You're really feeling good about sucker punching someone, like
also it's fucking London, man. London's a shithole right now with all the fucking stabbings and shit. So that really
Are there still acid attacks in the UK, or has that died down?
I don't know.
I haven't heard any. I haven't heard
because there's been a lot of scooter attack, like a lot of people robbing people on scooters, like literally just going up to you on a scooter, fucking robbing you and speeding off. But
I can't imagine like a little ding ding, and then like
it's actually crazy. You can find videos of it, but the police are like running people over now. Like they'll chase. They can find them. The police had the goals to actually make a compilation of them crashing into scooter thieves.
Oh god.
No, because that's how big of a problem it was. Like no one cared.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware.
Like, once again, I don't know. If I was a rapper, I'd be like, Europe, you're not making yourself look good right now for rappers. Well, that's ASAP Rocky. That's his fault. I don't give a fuck. I don't really have much sympathy for that. That's your fault. Did we talk about it?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, once again, don't initiate a fucking attack. You have a bodyguard. Do it. Let them fucking do it. Why would you do it?
His bodyguard's probably like, I don't want to end up like Future's bodyguard, so I'm gonna let you do it this one.
But I don't know. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know. At the end of the day, take a picture. Doesn't take that long.
But I get it. You're not obligated to take pictures with these people or to entertain them. Like you provide them with music. You are not you know what I mean? So I get that. I totally get that. But you didn't need to put your hands on them as well, and like unfortunately.
Well, now they're gonna go to jail, I guess.
I don't know.
Well, you just incriminated yourself.
That's
by
true.
taking a video of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look up the facts because I'm pretty sure it was Yes, it was NYPD, so it was New York. Have you seen the videos of the a news story that I'm telling you?
Oh.
Have you seen the videos of the like people just throwing buckets of water on the NYPD?
No. Oh, that's not smart. You're asking yourself to get fucked up. Because they don't know if it's water or not. They don't know if it's like the same thing with the whole milkshaking people. You don't know what it actually is.
I'm gonna show you.
It could be bleach. It could be a lot of different chemicals.
I'm gonna show you the video.
That is dumb. Is it Antifa people?
No, the fuck they not. Oh my God, they came over here to talk to them that they violated. Yo, they violated them. They violated.
You're asking yourself to get fucked up.
No, they violated.
The cops are calm.
They not stopping.
They are walking away. They are not engaging.
Black. Oh my God, they laughing at them.
They are going, like, these people are throwing buckets and buckets of water.
Is this the only time this has happened? Or is this a new trend?
I don't know.
I hope not, because someone's going to get shot.
Here's the thing, right? They're just saying, like, it's just about, like, fuck the police don't. These are black people, obviously, and they're just
obviously. Why is this obvious?
Because it's a video.
Oh. Yeah, but they don't know that.
Right, but I'm talking to you, Hugh-Gene.
No,
I'm like, these are obviously black people that I just showed you in the video. Look, you're always reaching. You're looking for something. No, but it's like, it plays into...
Stereotype?
No, just like the whole thing of like black people just like hating the police. And I get it. I get that the police have not always been the kindest to black people, 100%. But there is no, like, these cops, like, it's kind of like,
they treat everything as an individual case, which a lot of people don't do.
Exactly.
And a lot of the big problem with a lot of those shootings is a lot of people don't look into the shootings.
Like, these cops did nothing. These cops could have had, like you said, they don't know what's being
put they easily could have just been like aggravated assault, and they could have easily just tackled those kids and beat the shit out of them.
Exactly.
And they would have been justified in doing it, because their argument could be like, I don't know if that's water.
But even if it's water, that's still assault.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like...
Welcome to the pro police podcast.
But here's the thing. These same people who are bashing the police... And, like, especially the good ones. Listen, like I said, you have to take it by a case-by-case basis. And this is not me sticking up for all cops, because not all cops are great, but a lot of them are. If we're being honest, a lot of them are.
But that's with any job. Not everyone's great in that job.
Of course. It's like a teacher. You have teachers that go out of their way to, like, you know, make students better. And you have teachers who really don't give a...
teacher, yeah.
Exactly. Like, in every profession. But it's like, you are going to treat cops like this, but guess what? The next time something happens, you're calling 911.
And don't be surprised if the cops kind of be able...
They're like, this address? Okay, we're not coming. It's like, we're on our way, but they're going to make a stop at Krispy Kreme with Hugh-Gene on their way, because they don't care.
They might just fuck with that block. And they're like, all right, this is the block that this happened. We're going to be petty to that block now.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to pull you over for the littlest thing now. You put this on yourselves.
Like, literally, like... These
what they shouldn't do, that's kind of immature, but like at the same time it's just like,
I thought you would have heard about this story.
No.
Yeah, this is like,
I do pay attention to police stories, but not that hardcore anymore.
It was just big because it's just like, I think people are really commending these officers for
keeping their cool
away.
Good for them. I high five them.
Yeah, I think one of the people are in custody and they might be searching for others, because it was a few people. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's just like, why? Like, half of the things that happen on this planet, I'm just like, why? You already know. Like, I always say, like, I hate people. Because, like, people are just so disappointing. People are, like, I love people. I think it's like, I know, mixed message. I just said two other things.
I hate people, but I like people.
No, like, I think there are amazing people, and it makes me, like, want to believe in humanity. And then, like, I see shit like this, or, like, people in my real life and who let me down, and I'm just like, fuck, I hate people.
So just surround yourself around better people.
But not everybody shows their true colors. Sometimes not for years. Look at all the people who, like, people get married and for like 30 to 40 years, and then they find out that their spouse is a serial killer.
So learn how to read people better.
But it's easier said than done. Know that.
Of course
you can't just be like, and especially like, that's the thing. When you have friends and you are emotionally invested, and you have a spouse, you're emotionally invested. Like, you don't always see the things.
A lot of times you don't choose to see.
Sometimes
it's out in the open, but you just.
But that's the thing. If your wife or your husband is a killer, then they're probably not going to show you.
They're killing that pussy.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're a killer.
I'm just saying, right? Ew! Why'd you turn your hands this way?
It makes it like easier because you get like more force. Compare it, go like this, it's like too much work, but you go like this, you get like the.
All right, we're just clapping in everyone's ears right now. Okay, thank
like
you. Put your hands down.
Like you put your hand.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
just
you.
trying to describe to the people because they don't know what I'm doing right now. So
they
put your hand, put your
left
hand out. Like
you
you're
put
gonna
your
like
left hand
clap.
out. You put your left hand out, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hey. Wow, is that all it takes to shut you up? This whole time I've been talking and you've just been going like this, and all I have to do is sing the hokey. Okay, so welcome to this square room. Actually, welcome to Jonel's square room. This is now a solo podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can follow me on Instagram at this square room and on Twitter, and my personal Instagram is JONELWILSON. And remember, it's this square room, not the square room, not that square room, this square room.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the listeners.
Oh, okay. I'll just be here.
Yeah, this is a solo podcast, bro.
I'll just be here on this chair. By myself.
Yeah, so.
All by myself.
So again, you are a complete hypocrite because when I sing, you get pissed. But when you sing...
I don't get pissed.
You get...
My ears just hurt a little. That's why. My ears just start bleeding.
When you sing, you know, like the nails on a chalkboard, it's not even about your ears hurting. It's like your jaw clenches and it's like, make it stop. That's how I feel.
Is it?
Or like, you know, like when you like blow a dog whistle and the dogs freak out. That's how I feel.
It looks fine to me.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
All internal?
It's not internal. I'm just so used to being tortured by you that I can just mask it very well.
Welcome to relationship life.
Oh my God. Speaking of which.
Oh God, is there more stuff?
How do you feel about long distance relationships?
They're cool. I've never done one, but I think they're cool. I think it just comes down to the people. I'd be like, if me and you, if you want to do long, if you had to do long distance for some reason, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. Don't knock it till you try it. If it can't work, it can't work. If it can work, it can work.
Like, I feel like obviously there are exceptions to everything, but for the most part, I don't know if I feel like long distance relationships can work. Like,
I think they
do you feel like people in long distance relationships are more likely to cheat because like they're not having that personal connection? And
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because there's already that probably fear there that, oh God, is this person gonna cheat on me? So I think
I know a couple, or I knew a couple who, like, you know, like the girl was living in Canada and the guy was in the States, and like I knew that she had her little side thing. And the things, they were together for like 8 to 10 years. They're married now. They stay together. Good. And like, you know, like some marriages, like they do like marriage counseling or whatever. So I guess like in counseling, it came out that like he had cheated and she wasn't mad because she cheated, and they were both able to be like, okay, like now we got that out of our systems, we're together.
Yeah, made them even stronger.
But that's the thing, they were long distance and they were craving that physical. I mean, you know, they saw each other a couple times a year, but like, I
think it's probably from both of them, it's probably understandable why they both did it. They crave that physical attention, and then
I don't know, man.
I don't know, I think it can work. It just comes
so
to
what
people.
You think if there was like mutual cheating,
yeah, if there was mutual cheating, it can work.
No, I'm saying, okay, so if I cheated and so sorry, if you cheated and then you, like, you know, decided to tell me or whatever, but you found out I cheated, do you think you could move on?
What, from the relationship?
No, like, yeah, like move forward, like together.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you cheated too? Oh, okay, cool, bro.
But I feel like there's like, how do you trust on either side?
I don't know,
because it's still
it's obvious the reason why you did it. I think if you guys just both set that boundary, like, all right, guys, we're together.
But in the beginning, when you get together, I thought it's like a together.
I don't know. I think I could continue going because I'm like, oh, you cheated too. Well, fuck.
But
it.
if it's a one-sided cheat, you couldn't get over it.
No, one-sided cheat's different. It's one-sided, but it was both of us. It'd be like, fuck, we're both.
But
what
if
we're both pieces of shit?
Okay, but what if it's a one-sided cheat, but like the person
poop.
explains and they're just like, oh, you know, like you were neglecting me and you were so busy with work, and like you say, okay, you know what, I was busy and like I didn't do what I was supposed to. Can you justify it that way?
If we both cheated?
No, if it was a one-sided cheat.
Yeah, I could see the justification of why I wasn't there in the way you wanted me to be, but then I would still not stick with you because you'd be like, you should have told me this.
What if you were told?
If I was told, then that's different. But it still doesn't justify cheating. You should just end the relationship then.
So why does it justify cheating if it's one-sided, but if it's two-sided, you're like...
I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain that. I don't know why.
So I just feel like that. You know, they say like 2 wrongs don't make a right. So like to stay together and be like, oh, I don't know. We're good now.
I would be more. I don't know. I'd feel like, well, okay, we're both pieces of shit. Let's stick
Might as well be together.
Yeah, let's stick it out. We're both
people.
cunts, so fuck it. Let's be cunts together.
Oh my god.
Let's be 2 giant cunts.
Oh, ew, Hugh-Gene.
2 flappy cunts. Because the beef curtains. So it's in the wind. It's like.
Oh. Ew. I wonder if that ever happens when like girls queef.
If their lips are that loose that it makes like a fucking motorboat sound. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
If someone has a small ass but has a big fart, do the ass cheeks ripple?
No.
No?
It'll just be air. It'd still be a sound because the hole's tight, but I feel it'd be more like a high pitch, like.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so if you have an average ass, like I'm just saying, if you have a little bit of meat, if the fart is enough, would it make the cheeks ripple?
Because I guess if you have a big ass, if you have a small fart, it probably won't make that much of a sound.
No, but I'm talking about a big fart.
For a big ass or just a small ass?
Just like an average, like enough that you have.
I guess it'll make an average sound. I guess it depends.
Not on the sound. I'm not talking about the sound. I'm talking about the movement. Would there be a ripple in the?
Depends how much fat's on the ass.
In the cheek. Yeah, so if it had if
it had a little bit of fat, there'd be ripple. No matter what, there's gonna be ripple because it's skin. But like, depending on how much fat. I feel like the more muscular ass.
Most of the fart sound is like it going out of your ass and through the crack.
Tight hole and the crack. Yeah,
that's why like when you fart in like different positions, it may sound more airy or it may sound more like.
And also the fact if I had less hair in my ass, my farts probably be even louder.
Oh my god! We're speaking hypothetically. We're not talking about your hairy asshole, Hugh-Gene. Now the whole world is like envisioning it, and it's not a vision that
my problem.
Nobody wants that.
I didn't tell you to envision my hairy asshole. I'm speaking for everybody listening.
Nobody wants to.
I got a monkey ass. Who cares? No, I didn't tell you to look at it. Think about that.
Nobody. Who's talking?
I'm not painting shit.
You just were talking about.
Do I have a fucking canvas and a paintbrush? No. Did I tell you to think about my hairy ass? No. You're the one thinking about my hairy ass. Not my fault. You thinking about my hairy ass.
You're talking about it, so we're obviously gonna think about it.
You don't have to.
That's how this works.
Does it?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You choose to think about that.
Well, guess
what?
You're
the weirdos. I choose to think about my hairy ass.
It's engraved in my mind now. It's a nice shape.
I'll give you that, but it's hairy.
Who's talking about the shape of your ass? Your
ass
is
clearly.
Fine. It's meh.
It's not meh.
It's meh.
You know it's not meh.
I
have a great ass. I have a better ass than most girls, okay?
I mean, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
you do have a better ass than most girls.
Power ass right here, buddy.
Oh, my Jesus.
I've this years of work.
So you could be like a power bottom.
No.
You didn't say no.
No, I don't want to be a bottom.
No, I said you could be a power bottom.
What's a power bottom? Isn't it just a bottom?
That loves taking an ass and is good at it. Like your
power bottom.
How
are you good
bottom.
At taking an ass? How are you good at it?
It's about like maintaining that arch, throwing it back. You can take it deep and hard and just power. There's a bottom and then there's a power bottom.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
So
I guess you need a power top to be a power bottom.
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously, I feel like
that's just like
a power bottom can definitely appreciate a power top.
But I feel like having just like a regular top and a power bottom is just like, because like the power top's just standing there, and the power bottom's just like, well, like you're throwing it back and shit. You're just like, I can't.
Now here's the thing.
My hips are hurting.
Most tops, when you're talking about men, whether they're in like a heterosexual, homosexual relationship, I find
well, there's always tops in heterosexual.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about the men specifically, the men in those positions. Most women, their complaint is that men are selfish and you know what I mean? They just want to like get off and then whatever.
Yeah, if you're just fucking people, that's generally how it goes.
Even in relationships, some men
don't
know.
Discussion then, like, hey man.
But some men are like,
eat my pussy.
A lot of men are like, I don't do that. I don't eat pussy.
Well then,
these lips would never
These lips weren't meant for those lips. I don't give Australian kisses.
Were meant for praising
I only give
Jesus.
French kisses.
What? Okay.
You know what Australian kiss is, right?
I had to learn the hard way.
Down under.
Yeah, you told me that. You're like an Australian kiss is when you like kiss the lips down under.
Yes, the bottom lips. The second set of lips.
And I was like, down under. I get it.
Down under.
Don't do the
accent. I don't
accent.
do French kisses. I do Australian kisses, mate.
That's gross. Why'd they say that?
Ew,
that's gross. First I'm talking about my hairy ass, now I'm talking about Australian kisses.
Like, you're just nasty.
What's wrong with hairy asses? I would be a bear. Would I be a bear in the gay community?
A cub.
I wouldn't be a bear? Is it because I'm not old enough?
No.
Or I'm not hairy enough?
I don't like, you're hairy, but you're not hairy enough, I don't think. Like, look at your arms right now. Like, they're pretty smooth, you know?
But I got that chest hair.
You got chest hair, but like
booty hair.
Yeah, we all know.
I'm a thick dude, so I don't know.
You? You told me that I could wax your asshole. Didn't you tell me that?
No.
Oh, you told me I couldn't. Oh.
No.
I asked you, though.
No.
You said I can wax your
my
back.
Armpits, my back, sure. Not my asshole.
You should let me wax your asshole.
No, why?
So that when you fart, it doesn't get caught in the fucking jungle bush that's in between your
what muffles
ass
the
cheeks.
sound, actually. The hairs muffle the sound.
That's not how that works, honey.
Okay,
No,
all right.
sweetheart.
You sure about that? Because when you...
I think we should start a petition, everyone listening.
Not enough people will sign that petition.
We need to start a petition.
There'll only be like 2 people that will sign the petition.
Or like, if I can't wax it, you should like go to like a salon.
Sure,
and, like,
I'll do that. It probably makes wiping my ass a lot easier.
It would make your ass a million times cleaner. Are you crazy?
I know that, but then when it grows back, it'll be all itchy and shit.
No, that's shaving. Waxing, it's like it grows like with like a softer, like if you shave, it'll grow back prickly. But if you wax,
like a soft asshole.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Let me open your mind. Let me open your asshole.
Let me see my third eye. Let me see your third eye.
Spread them cheeks and see your...
Let me see your third brown eye.
Let me look you in your third eye.
Yeah, my fucking tunnel of no return.
Honestly,
the mole pit.
I'm afraid to go down there.
You should be.
I'm
afraid to go there.
I don't want to be anywhere near your asshole.
I'm afraid to be near my asshole.
Just the smell. We've talked about this so many times.
After that time, I was sick for 2 weeks. I had that stomach flu. My asshole's fucked up, bro.
You talk about your asshole being gamey. You talked about that on the podcast.
Bro, it's
we've talked about your farts being fucking rancid as fuck. Even today you farted and it didn't actually smell.
My farts could
but you fanned it in my direction and I was so scared.
You could do the same damage.
You farted on my dog today too. You literally jumped up, turned your ass, and farted right in his face. I had to like pick him up and like shoo him away. He's a baby. He's gonna be traumatized for life. Jesus.
No, bro, I got some mega farts.
No, you're disgusting.
It's like fucking. If I was, they should have used me in World War II. Instead of flying over and dropping bombs, you should just be like, Hugh-Gene, and come over here. They dropped me off at Nagasaki. I'm just like, that same thing would have happened.
Oh my god. So, what did we learn today?
Instead of the Manhattan Project, it should have called the Hugh-Gene Project.
No, we learned that you
don't need Einstein. You don't need physicists. You just need my fart.
Oh my god.
Just drop me off at Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Now it's done the same.
Like, are you proud of saying this?
No. Yes.
You seem proud, but like that's absolutely disgusting.
You know what I'm tired of? When people keep saying Asian people are bad at driving. They're not. It's not fair. It's not all of Asians. The Japanese created the best art form of drifting. Koreans, they're good at driving too. They make great cars. Kia, Hyundai, they did a good job. Now, where's the highest insurance rates in the GTA, Joe?
In Brampton?
And
no.
Where else? Markham and Brampton.
No, Vaughan and Brampton.
Is it?
Because Vaughan has a lot of drunk drivers.
I heard Markham was pretty high too. Markham's high.
I'm sure it's high, but like it's not the highest.
I wonder why.
It's not even in the top 5.
I wonder why.
You're just being super.
I wonder why it's so high in Brampton.
I wonder why. Are you high right now?
I wonder why it's so high. It seems like there'd be a lot of.
Oh my god.
All right, don't worry about it. Never mind. Just stop calling Asian people bad drivers. It's the Chinese.
I've never called that. It's
the Chinese and the Indians.
Oh, so okay. Drivers. All right. So here I am thinking that you're trying to say something nice. I honestly thought that you were going to be like, stop saying that Asian people are bad drivers. Everyone knows it's the women.
No. That's a given.
Am I not a good driver?
No, you're a good driver. It's not all.
Last year, I raced a Lamborghini.
You didn't race. You drove.
Well, I drove on a track.
Lamborghini.
That's how I speak.
Lamborghini.
I'm gonna throw my phone at your head.
Do it. No break.
You're right. I did not race, but it was like a race track, and I drove the Lamborghini with a professional driver.
Lamborghini what?
I actually can't remember. Was it an Aventador?
It was not an Aventador.
Oh, was it Gallardo? There you go. Are you sure?
Yeah, it was not an Aventador. I know you wanted an Aventador, but
I know. I think I'm just projecting what I wish it was.
Yeah, it wasn't an Aventador.
Why are you like quizzing me as if I don't know my Lambos?
You don't.
I'm not as big of a car person as you, but I like cars.
You can't say you know your Lambos.
Anyways, hold on. My point was, I drove it, and there was a professional driver in the passenger seat, and he was like, "Wow, like you're good." He was actually he was like, "Go, like push more, like you're a great driver." And I was like, "Oh my god, I have a professional telling me that I'm a good driver."
Name 4 Lambos. You already have 2. Just name 4.
Oh fuck.
You already have 2, Joe.
But like, I feel like I'm being put on the spot.
Just say the 2.
Were you trying to prove a point?
You say you know your Lambos. I'm just wanting to see. You know.
I said, don't tell me that I don't.
But I'm just asking you if you do.
But why? Like you're
just name 4.
Calling me out right now.
Just name 4.
No.
What? Okay, name 2.
No.
You just said the 2.
But I'm not playing your game.
Name 2.
I'm not playing your.
What's your favorite one?
I'm not playing.
What's your favorite?
Your
what's
game.
What's your favorite one? Is it the Aventador? You wanted Aventador?
I wanted a Sesto Elemento, actually.
You did?
Yeah, I told you.
Sesto Elemento!
That's how you're supposed to say it. You don't say it.
You have to say it like a
so they say it. That's
idiot.
how they say it in Italy.
Say it? How do they say?
Sesto Elemento!
They yell it?
Yeah.
Every time?
Yeah, every time.
So they could be having a conversation at this volume.
Like, hey, boppity boopity boop boop boop.
Okay, alright.
Hey,
you're just offending
Mario.
everyone right now.
I like the Lamborghini. Sesto!
But yeah, no, the Sesto, I really like that one. And obviously, like, the Aventador is one that I like as well.
It's actually going to discontinue soon, so.
What?
The Aventador.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like generally
they released a new you know what, I actually I haven't outside, sorry. I can't off the top of my head, I can't remember what the inside looks like, but the Lambo trucks are actually very nice. Like they're
just Audis,
like the SUVs.
Yeah, they're just Audis.
I've never like.
Obviously, they're cool looking. I'm like, they look cool.
They're cool.
But like at the end of the day, I know what it is. It's just an Audi Q8. It's a reskinned Audi. That's essentially what it is.
Anyways, I don't even want to get into cars right now.
Oh, really?
Because you're trying to prove a point that
I'm not
I don't
trying to
know
prove a point.
Listen, I don't claim to be a car person, but if I'm
not trying. I'm just.
No. You see how when you're lying, how your voice goes up?
No, I was trying to prove a point.
Listen, you're trying to mansplain cars to me because you feel like you know everything, just like a typical man. Ladies, am I right?
Yeah, bitch, you're right.
Oh, what type of lady?
Ladies can sound like whatever they want to sound like, Joe.
Like an animal, like a creature.
Just because their voice is a little bit deeper.
It's not about deep. You sounded like a toad.
Well,
like you sounded like
sound like animals. We've been to Toronto, downtown.
Oh no, you're not gonna come for our people.
There's animals down there. You're not gonna. All right, that's why I stay away from the fucking downtown.
There's animals everywhere.
Yeah, especially in downtown Toronto.
Especially where you are. But
you just hear that at nighttime, just like in the distance.
Yeah, you just gotta run when you hear that.
You're like, oh my god.
Anyways, Hugh-Gene, where can they find you?
They can find me in the pits of. Never mind. They can find me.
They know that already.
On just Instagram. My name HUGHGNEB. At Instagram, that's all I have. What about you, buddy? You already said your shit.
Yeah, I won't say it again.
You can find me at Instagram and Twitter at Jonel, JONEL WILSON.
I don't know what else you have.
You gotta talk about the show.
Thanks for listening, guys. This is you can find us at This Square Room on Instagram and all those other things.
And thissquareroom.com.
Excuse me. It's me, Jonel, talking right now, so you can't interrupt me. Okay? Thank you. Stop mansplaining. Stop it! You can go to our website, This Square Room, THISS.
Oh my
QUR. Wait, no, fuck! I forgot the A.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm Hugh-Gene. I'm dyslexic, okay, guys? Cut me some slack. I'm dyslexic. I can't spell. I can't read. I can't write. I don't know shit. I'm Hugh-Gene. My asshole is toxic. Like Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
It's radioactive.
I'm Hugh-Gene. All I do is make fucking bird calls and shit in the background of the podcast and be a fucking hypocrite. In it, bruv. It's me, the queen.
No.
It's me,
not doing it
Hugh-Gene.
You gotta put more like...
I see what I did there, Aaron.
You gotta put more...
Listen, I'm not trying to be...
Hello, how you doing there, bro? Hello, Gobbler. It's me, the queen. queen.
Okay.
I'm here to rule the world.
We have gone for way too long. We've been recording for almost an hour. If you guys are still listening,
listen an hour.
If you guys are still listening to this, honestly, thank you so much for even just putting up with this foolishness. We really appreciate it. And
I appreciate
we will see you guys.
You can come to Buckingham Palace
next.
Me.
Eugene.
Yes.
Enough.
I love you. Say it!
I love you too.
Thank you, buddy.
God, that was like pulling teeth. All right, guys. See you next Tuesday.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.